it's Christy. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to my very untidy craft room. Over the holidays, this space just really became a dumping ground for extra gift boxes and presents that I haven't had a chance to give yet. There's some cards and some mail, some after Christmas shopping, just all kinds of stuff in here that really doesn't belong in this room. There's also just a bunch of stuff in here that needs to be put back away. So I'm going to reset and reclaim this space for my 2026 crafting. I'm normally somebody that cleans up after each project because I really do like a tidy space around me. I find it pretty near impossible to be creative if my space is a mess. There's Gemma, by the way. She was laying in that bottom corner. She likes to lay on that dog bed there. But she followed me out of the room and then got distracted by some toys in the other room, so that's okay. But as I was saying, I'm normally somebody that cleans up as I go, so it normally doesn't get this out of hand. But I was also really sick over the holidays. I had a terrible case of the flu from about the 26th of December until just about now. It's the 8th of January now. You can probably still hear it in my voice that I'm still very congested, and I also have had a massive headache for days that will just not go away, but I am getting better, so I'm encouraged by that. So I'm just moving out a bunch of gifts. I haven't seen my mom yet over the holidays, and because she doesn't live in town. She also has a birthday in January, so I have some birthday gifts for her. I'm going to move those out of the room now. I'm also going to change out the craft mat on my desk. I've had this light aqua craft mat for years now, and I really love it, but it is very stained and dirty looking now, and I have reordered this several times, and it shows this color online, but every time it actually arrives, it's this darker turquoise color. So I have finally just accepted that I'm going to have to go with this darker color. I don't like it nearly as much. Right now in the larger light of the room, it doesn't look so dark, but when I'm filming directly overhead, I feel like it does make the frame of the camera just really dark. You'll see that in a little bit when I do some overhead shots. Also, another trouble area of my desk is this far corner. This is where mail always gets stacked up. My husband always brings in mail and sets it on this corner. If I have papers and things, I end up setting it on this corner. And so I just need to sort through this. I've got some leftover pattern paper. I have some gold and silver Sharpies that I picked up after Christmas sales. So I'm just going to, straighten things up, put things where they need to go. I like to put those loose papers that come from Lawn Fawn directly at the back of that pattern paper caddy that I have. And then another trouble area is to the left of my computer. Whenever I film a video, once I'm done with it, I put all the supplies in a pile right over here so that I can make my list for my videos so you guys know what supplies I used. And so that kind of builds up until I put it away as well. And like I said, usually I'm more on top of it, but just because of being sick, I kind of let that get, a little bit built up there. So I'm just cleaning up that area as well. On the opposite side of the room, I've got some boxes that I was using for wrapping Christmas gifts, just stacked up next to Gemma's little toy basket there. So I'm going to take those out of there. I also have a couple of books that I recently thrifted that I'm going to move out to my bookshelf in the other room. I've got some candy that my husband put in my stocking. I'm going to tuck that out of the way. And then I also have this trouble area next to my die and stamp storage where I end up just putting my dies and stamps in a big pile and then putting them all away at once. So I'm kind of just sorting through that pile now and separating out the stamp sets from the die sets. Anything that still needs labeled from the most recent Lawn Fawn release, I'm taking over to my desk and piling up over there because I know I need to label a bunch of supplies. And then once I have those stamps and dies sorted, I can start to put those dies away. I like to have things in order. It's not necessarily put in categories, or at least they're not like labeled categories, but I still like things to go with like things. So all of my stackables go together, all of my borders go together, all of my like build a critter kind of things go together, and so on. And so I'm just kind of flipping through and putting things, in a mostly order. They don't have to be like specifically which stackable goes in front of, the next stackable, but just grouped together so when I'm flipping through my dies, they're easy to find. The area of my craft room that is really out of control is my stamps, which you can see that whole lower level there, plus this one on the top shelf here for Lawn Fawn. It's so full, especially the Lawn Fawn one is so full that I can barely get any more stamp sets in there. You can see I'm kind of like wiggling them to try to get them down. So I have A through K on the first row and then L through Z on the second row. The A through K is fuller than the L through Z, so I have a few more that I can get over on that side, but I still really need to do my D stash. Life has been so busy. I have another new job. As I mentioned, I'm going to have a life update, and I'll get to that in just a second. But I definitely need to do something about this stamp storage because it's getting so tight in there that some of the sets I'm just not able to get in. Here I have all the Speech Bubbles stamp set from Lawn Fawn, so it needs to go in the A's, and I could not get it down in there no matter how hard I tried. So I had to just leave that one sitting on top for now. But yeah, that stamp situation is something that is going to have to be dealt with very, very shortly. So once I have all of these stamp sets put away, I still have all of my sets from the most recent Lawn Fawn release that I have yet to organize and put away because I was going to do it and then I got sick, so I just haven't done it. So I've got this stack still on my desk that I need to sort through. So in this bag I have a couple of postcards from Hawaii. I like to pick these up and use them as bookmarks in books, especially if I've picked up a book in the location where I'm visiting. And I did pick up a couple of books while I was in Hawaii, so I need to tuck those into the books that I bought. And then I also have some little art prints that I bought cards of in a art shop there that I thought I might end up framing or doing something with. They were just too beautiful to leave behind. So I'm going to do something with these, but for now I'm just kind of sorting through them and remembering what I still have, and then I'll tuck those to the side as well and start to sort through my Lawn Fawn things. So while I sort through and organize these Lawn Fawn supplies, I thought I would share my latest life update with you guys. So 2025 was definitely the year of job changes for me. I'm still at the pottery studio. I've been there for 11 years now at this point and don't see that changing. And then, of course, there is YouTube as well. And then I had gotten the editing job in January. I was editing children's books. And actually, the very first morning when I woke up in Hawaii, I was checking my email. My husband was in the shower, so I was just waiting to use the bathroom, and I had an email offering me a new job. And so I tried to read the job description on my phone, but it was a very, very small print, and it was about a 2-page long single-spaced job description. And it was kind of hard to read, so I emailed them back and said, can I have a few days to look over it? I just arrived in Hawaii for my 25th wedding anniversary, and I would just like to take some time to, really look over it because this is going to be a big change if I go forward. And they were like, oh yeah, no problem. Actually, you can just, let us know when you get back from vacation. No worries. So actually, that is what I did. I decided to just take that vacation and enjoy the time with my husband. I'd worked really, really hard to be able to go, and I really, really needed that downtime. So I enjoyed that vacation, and then I got back, and by the very next morning, I had already accepted the job offer after I had read through all of that job description and saw what would be required of me, made sure that I felt like it was something I was able to do. I went ahead and accepted it, and so I started November 1st with my new company, which you guys may or may not be aware of. I'm sure you are, because my new employers are Lawn Fawn. And the email was from Kelly Marie of Lawn Fawn, and they were offering me the administrator position of Lawn Fanatics. So just a little bit of history in case you're wondering if this just came totally out of the blue. I've actually been a part of the Lawn Fanatics design team since the very beginning. In fact, even before that, I was a part of the lawnscaping design team since its beginning. So Lawnscaping was a challenge blog that was devoted to Lawn Fawn stamps, but it wasn't officially run by Lawn Fawn. And then when that ran its course and was done, Lawn Fawn started Lawn Fanatics, and they absorbed some of the team from Lawnscaping, and I was a part of that. So I've been a part of it since the very beginning, and I've actually been using Lawn Fawn stamps in videos even longer than both of those challenge blogs have been around. So I've had a very long history with Lawn Fawn. I've been a huge lover of that company and their products since pretty much their beginning. And the reason that this job became available was because Nancy, who was our former administrator, was doing Lawn Fanatics and Lawn Fawn, all of their social media, and she wanted to just focus solely on Lawn Fawn. So she was looking for a replacement, and she actually handpicked me and trained me as well so that I could kind of take over her position. So actually for the first 2 weeks of November, I had to put in my 2 weeks notice with the editing job. So I was actually working 4 jobs while I was training my replacement at the editing job, and then also training for the new job with Lawn Fawn. So that was a little bit of a crazy time. Actually, the entire month of November, I only had 1 day off. That was Thanksgiving Day, and I cooked the entire meal for my family. So I wouldn't exactly call it a day off, but anyway, yeah, November was nuts. December was equally crazy, but I think things are going to start to settle down into a new rhythm now. I am really loving this new job. It's been just over 2 months now, and I'm super happy. I hope I'm doing a great job. If you actually go on the Lawn Fanatics Challenge blog and look under any of the blog posts since November, you will see my name, Christy Roiling. And then also I am the one that's doing all of the social media for Lawn Fanatics as well. So yeah, that is the new job. And like I said, it's been really, really good so far. I've really been enjoying it. And it's just so fun being inspired by the team all the time, and also just seeing all the cards being submitted for our challenges. If you have never played along with Lawn Fanatics, it's just lawnfanatics.com. I'll have it linked down below as well. But it is so much fun. We have a new challenge every 2 weeks. Occasionally it goes 3 weeks, just depending on the calendar, but it's typically 2 weeks. And each time there is a winner drawn randomly, so everybody has an equal chance to win. The winner gets a $50 gift certificate, so that's pretty special. And I also choose 8 people to feature each time. So I would love to have more submissions to choose from. So if you guys love Lawn Fawn and love creating with Lawn Fawn products, definitely come and check it out. Like I said, I just love seeing those submissions and getting inspired by the different ways that people use their stamps and dies. There are so many creative people in this world, and I just find it such a blessing to be able to be involved in this new way. So it's even more special than just being on the team, because now I'm kind of behind the scenes with everything and actually the one who gets to pick the people to, I pick the winner and I pick the people that I'm going to feature and all of that. So just being more hands-on, I'm finding it really, really enjoyable and satisfying. So definitely come and submit your Lawn Fawn projects and play along. We would love to have you. And yeah. And by the way, you don't even need a blog to participate. Most people just link straight to their Instagram account. So it's super quick and easy to get feedback and, just get your work out there in front of more eyes. So yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for coming along with me on this day. I got the rest of my Lawn Fawn stamp sets packaged and labeled and put away. And here is the after shot of my craft room. Definitely much better than it was at the beginning. So I am really, really grateful to have this clean and tidy space ready to do all of my creating for the new year. So I hope to bring you guys lots more content in 2026. If you have any suggestions for me or ideas, definitely drop them down in the comments below. I always love to hear from you guys. And thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I always appreciate your support. And thank you so much for spending your time with me today. I know that this was a really different video, but I hope you guys had a good one, and I'll see you very soon in the next. Bye-bye.